Hello everyone, gshock here, and today I'm wearing my Golf Master and we're gonna have a look at the Baby G, which happened to be looking closely similar to my Golf Master quad sensor model, except it is much smaller. This is a 36mm Baby G watch with a thickness of about 13mm only. It is really uncommon to find this out there. I have no idea about the background at all, but what I know about the function is that it is impressive and could beat most G-Shock watch that we have. And for the size that is this small, gosh, if you didn't really care about the brand, just ignore this part. This is really cool watch to wear. I mean Casio watch, or a good replacement for G-Shock as well. So overall, it looks like this. Incredibly long strap, but don't be fooled. The watch band looks long because the body is small, that's it. This is just a simple round shaped body. It's just that is straightforward, right? There are several color variations for this. One in blue is you are looking right now, and there is also in full black out. So there will be much better options if you don't really like this feminine color tone. Anyway, you'll see we have Baby G light and reverse and starting forward for the timer and stopwatch feature that this watch have, which is incredible. And other than that, this watch also have other function that usual G-Shock just didn't have. So it is impressive overall, really impressive. So moving on to the watch band keeper, it came in resin with Baby G stamp on there. So this part didn't look as tough, but you do have a Baby G over here as well in pink on the side of the strap, which a feature that you cannot find on a G-Shock watch. The buckle came in plastic with no sign at all. So yeah, Baby G usually came in this type of material, but you could easily replace this with metal if you wanted to anyway. But for the cost, I can't recall the price for this, but anyway, let's move on. At the back, you'll see more straps to add some grip on your wrist so that the watch won't wobble back and forth like that. And you'll have the back plate over there. So let's zoom in there a little bit to see what it says. Casio 2951 BG-1200, stainless steel made in Thailand, white and water resistant to 10 bar, and Baby G in Casio. So they didn't really state if this watch has shock absorbing structure, but come on, just by looking at the construction and compared to this guy, it does have some sort of shock absorbing structure in it. And even though they say it's just 10 bar, I mean, just look at that. Obviously you could go more than 10 bar, but regardless, those just some speculations. Have a look at the watch face. You'll see this, they have two jelly part over here just for decoration, and I like that, make the watch much better. And there's a glossy or mirror like ring around the faceplate that make the watch flash as well, and really beautiful for this specific colorway. If you get the blackout version, you're probably not going to see all this as much. And it came in positive display, and the faceplate states that it has adjust mode, world time, alarm, and WR 100 meter and Casio writing over there. There's this dot over here in the eye. Those will be used for alarm and signal, and a lot of those pixels in there. Well, if you look closely, they have this signal down there, a little symbol of degree Celsius or degree Fahrenheit, and also a percentage symbol as well. From here, you could get a rough idea already what are the function that this watch have. Pressing the button once will brings you to home timekeeping right now. So you have digital time display, largely display, and date display on top. And you could swap that to date display, month and day. And next is world time function as well. So this watch has ability to show you dual time feature at home time and clearly as well. That's good, right? And just in case you cannot see it, you could turn on the EL, which will glows in blue colorway with a slight animations of a puppy, I believe, and also a dolphin. I'm not sure why they combine these two together, but it is cute for a Baby G, right? If you're gonna be giving away to your kids, for anyone who have skinny wrists, or if you prefer something that look like this in this color tone, this is one of the best one out there, because the price for this is just insanely affordable, man, and you get a lot of out of your money. Pressing mode button once will brings you to e-data memory. It has 100% and it didn't have any limitation at all, as long as it is under 100% the storage. And as you guys can see, I could literally write down a full email in here. Look at all those in capital letters and in small letters, and you could also end in numbers as well. So I don't think there are any G-Shocks that could do this. Most of the time they will limit this to several characters only. In this case it didn't, so I like that a lot. Incredible. For a baby G, keep that in mind. Next mode, you will have a world time, 229 cities, 31 time zones. If I'm not mistaken, I might be wrong there, but basically you have all the cities on top of there and the time over there. So this is in the world time mode. Next, you'll have a city temperature. Yep, city temperature. For example, in Tokyo right now, in the month of January, which is there, month number 1, you will see that 1 degree Celsius and 10 degrees Celsius, probably minimum and maximum temperature, which I could say is accurate because I've been there. And you could swap this to other cities as well. And if I'm not mistaken, you could swap this to, yeah, February, March. You could basically predict how the weather, how the temperature is in that specific country. There are no G-Shock that could do this. I'm not sure how significant of how useful this function is to most people, but knowing that we could do this is interesting enough to me. Next function is alarm. You'll have a single alarm with snooze and signal, which would be indicated with this indicator in the eye. I'm not sure if you could see it because of how deep the display was built in there, but there's an indicator in there with the graphics. Next function will be a countdown timer ranging all the way to 24 hours, and you could set this to only every single minute with auto repeat function. Next, you'll have your stopwatch ranging all the way to 60 minutes only, and you have your 100-second precision and also split time function as well, and a dolphin animation just for fun. Next, you'll go back to home timekeeping with your dual time feature. Incredible watch, very useful watch. I've seen G-Shock watch that could perform lesser than this. I mean, if you compare of how small it look and the function that this has, it's just incredible. Although the downside, I would say that the button is quite hard to press because look at that, the bezel's that thick and the button is that small. If they could make it bigger, like cover up this whole area, it would be much better, but that's okay. That's a baby G. I'm gonna give it a pass. So I'm gonna wear a watch right now. Just bear with me, guys. Oh my goodness. Although it looks big, right? But if you wear this, hold on, quite easy. And the watch band actually quite thick as well. You could feel the quality of it, and overall it's just impressive. And things that gonna worries me a little bit is this band keeper. It is plastic. This thing are prone to broke over time if you beat the hell out of this. But anyway, this is how it looks like. This is a 36mm watch and it fits. There it is, very, very nicely, just in the middle of my wrist right there. Look at that. Look at how thick the strap on this look connector parts, just so nice. Alright, overall that is how it looked like. I'm gonna disassemble the watch at the end of the video just to show you guys how the interior looks like, but for now I guess that is all right. Just incredible, very basic. So if you're thinking about giving a watch to your kids, to anyone at all, as a gift or anything, I think this is a nice option. Get it in eBay or Yahoo Japan auction. The price aren't as high anyway because they aren't popular, so give it a shot if you're interested. Anyway, that sums it all. Thank you very much for watching. This is Josh F, and